Hey guys, this is Mrs. Allen. We are going to start our America unit, and it's basically history and geography. I'm going to use a teacher edition, so it might look slightly different from yours because there will be like some things around the edges and it's spiral, but other than that, it's going to be about the same. Our America has a special story. It is the true story of how America became the land that it is today. Our history book will help us learn about the story of our country. And we can see the table of contents here, and we keep turning the page. It tells us what you can find on each page. And so we're going to read chapter 1 today, and we're going to do something kind of cool. When I've done readings with other classes, sometimes it helps to have a noise that makes the little noise maker so that you know when to turn the page. Okay, sorry, my screen's getting a little glitchy. I don't know why, but when it's time to turn the page, you'll hear this. It's a dog squeak toy. So when you hear that, you'll know to turn the page. So for chapter 1, Sweet Land of Liberty. When You See the Stars and Stripes by Bethany Roberts. When you see the stars and stripes and hear the anthem play, do you wonder how America came to be this way? I don't wonder, for I know just how it came to be. It took brave men and women, even kids like you and me. Some used cannon fire or ships, but some got on their knee because they knew America always should be free. I want to keep America, this land of liberty, so I'll be the best American that I could ever be. Okay, let me turn the page there. So before I start reading, have you ever been to a 4th of July parade? Can you think of what you might see first, even before the marching bands or the floats? More than likely, you'll probably see the flag of the United States of America. Today we're going to learn why our flag is so special to us. So here in the vocabulary box, we see celebrating and unique, which means one of a kind. So let's go ahead and start reading about America's flag. What an exciting day. My favorite part of the 4th of July is about to start, the parade. What can I see first? My country's flag. No other country has a flag like our flag. See how proudly it waves in the breeze? Dad lifts my little sister up on his shoulders for her to get a better look. She claps as she sees her flag waving in the breeze. Across the street is a soldier. How straight and tall he stands. He salutes as his flag passes by. Beside the soldier stands another man. When he sees his country's flag, he takes his hat off and places it over his heart. I think I see tears in his eyes. Many people stand all along the street. God made each one special and unique. Remember we said unique means one of a kind. Not everyone looks the same. Not everyone dresses alike or eats the same food. Not everyone thinks in the same way. But as we see our country's flag, we are reminded of the many things we have in common. We are many different people who make up one great country, the United States of America. Together, we are one nation under God. We share in the freedoms that make our country great. Can you think of some of the freedoms we are celebrating? Bands play loudly as they march down the street. My feet march too. I can smell American food, hot dogs, ice cream cones, and popcorn. I am already thinking about the fireworks tonight. I can't wait. When the parade is over, we walk to the car. My feet still want to march. My sister's pretending to be a drummer. Boom, boom. Riding home in the car, I am very happy and very tired. When I close my eyes, I can still see the parade and the people watching it. The soldier, the man with tears in his eyes. And then I see the flag. Not just any flag, my flag, America's flag. And I wonder, why does the flag mean so much to so many people? The American flag is a great symbol of a great land, the United States of America. A symbol is an object that stands for our country. It reminds people of our country when they see it. Our flag is a special symbol of freedom that touches many hearts. Think about the people watching the 4th of July parade. To the soldier, it is a flag he may have to fight for so that children like you can grow up in a free country. Maybe the man with tears in his eyes came here from another country for the freedom we have here. He is thankful for the new life he has here in America. Our flag stands for the freedom or liberty we have in America. What does it mean to have freedom? What makes American liberty so special? Does freedom mean we can do anything we want to do? You might like your friend's bike, but that does not mean that you are free to take it or use it without permission. That would be hurting your friend's freedom. He has a right to own his bike without the fear that someone else will take it. The United States is special because of its laws that protect the rights and freedoms of all Americans. Police officers make sure that people obey these laws. We can be thankful for the freedom to feel safe. America's freedoms. So our freedom of speech and press gives us the right to tell others what we believe. So we're going to read about the freedom of speech and the freedom of the press. When people from other countries see our flag, they may think about a people who are free to say what they believe. We can make speeches about what we believe. We can tell our friends and neighbors what we believe. Americans can even give their opinions on the internet. This is called the freedom of speech. And now the freedom of the press. If we believe that something is important enough, we can have it printed in a book, newspaper, or magazine for everyone to read and think about. This is called the freedom of the press. The freedom of religion. Our flag also stands for the freedom of religion. This means we have the freedom to choose what we believe and how we worship. Not all countries have this freedom. Some countries do not allow their people to choose their way of belief or religion. In America, your family can choose the church you attend. You can pray, read your Bible, and worship God. You have the freedom to learn about Jesus. You also have the freedom to tell others about him. We can be thankful for the freedom of religion. So why do you think freedom of religion is such an important freedom? This freedom allows us to worship God and obey him, and it allows us to tell other people about Jesus. And there might be some other reasons why you can think of why it's so important. So let's talk about the freedom of assembly. Sometimes people gather to hear a special message. Sometimes people gather to make their voice heard about an important matter. Sometimes people gather to talk about solving problems together. The freedom of assembly means that Americans have the right to gather peacefully. And we're going to read this here. Use your freedom wisely. Number 1, be truthful. If you are not sure if something is true, find out if it is before you repeat it to others. Number 2, think of others' feelings before you speak. Speak kind words. Number 3, use your words to encourage others to do right. Oh, I forgot to do the squeaky. Enjoy worshiping God with your family. And number 5, look for ways to tell other people about Jesus. Number 6, listen respectfully while someone is speaking publicly in church, Sunday school, or a school gathering. The story of America is a story of freedom. It is a true story from our past, our history. How did America become a land of liberty? Like most stories, there are happy parts and sad parts. There are tales of adventure and bravery. There are funny stories and stories that make you think. The story of America is about the people from all over the world who have found freedom here. We will learn about some of those people in this book. We will learn how many of these people helped America to become the land of liberty that it is today. So in my book, I have the answers. Hopefully you can't see them. But number 1, what kind of freedom allows you to tell others what you believe? So think about it if you need to flip through the pages. So the kind of freedom that allows you to tell others what you believe is the freedom of speech. Number 2, what freedom allows your family to choose their own church? The freedom that allows your family to choose their own church is the freedom of religion. Number 3, what freedom allows you to write about what you think? That would be the freedom of the press. Number 4, what freedom allows people to gather peacefully for a special purpose? And that is the freedom of assembly. So I want you to think about it. How can you use your freedoms wisely so that others' freedoms are protected? All right, and that is the end of chapter 1.